Well, hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome back to Minecraft. So, as some of you guys may know, I started up my own multiplayer server. It's just a local server running on my own computer, but we've actually had quite a few people joining up. It's been a lot of really cool people, and it's been awesome playing with you guys. There's been a bunch of people that built a bunch of really cool stuff, and this is one of them. It's a green band sign. It's my screen name. If you see me on there, I'm Green Band. But yeah, there's a nice group of guys here that are playing online right now. You got Delt1, you got Dr. Natch, you got the guy who slept your mom, and you got Miguel Me Up. I haven't played with Miguel quite as much, but these other three guys have been online for quite a bit. So yeah, it's cool to play with these guys and hang out with them for sure. So yeah, props to these guys. They've been building some really cool stuff, so you guys will definitely see some of the stuff that they've built, and I'll mention that as we go along. But yeah, there's been a whole bunch of progress, a bunch of really cool stuff. There's been something like 75 new people that have joined since I started maybe a week ago, and yeah, it's been a whole lot of fun. So I started off in this world completely blank, and I built this spawn building. It's the first thing that I built, and this is where you start off as a new user. You start off standing right about here, and yeah, this is where everybody starts off when you join up. It's kind of cool that there's a pot leaf there front and center. I mean, I guess I'll be honest, that's not where I would have put it. But I guess lots of other people seem to think that it's pretty darn cool. So, yeah, props to that guy for building it. I forget his name. Slit, something like Slit. When I type in commands, I type in the first three letters of your name. So that's usually what I remember you by. 3 or 4 letters. But yeah, there is a few signs. There was more. I'm trying to get rid of signs because nobody likes to read them. When you're a noob, I mean, nobody likes to read them, but really this tells you that you're a noob and you can't break any blocks. You can't break blocks or destroy or build blocks. You can't do anything. I mean, you start off with tools, but if you try and use your mouse or anything and select those tools, you're gonna drop them, and you can't pick them up again until you read this other sign and figure out how to become a member. That was just the way that I decided to make sure that I knew everybody was cool. I mean, I guess I just wanted to make sure that everyone was like, I don't know, that I knew that everyone was cool. When I first started out the server, I didn't have all the plugins to tell who was the history of who was building and breaking blocks, so I wasn't able to tell who was griefing and stuff. So until I got that plug-in, I wanted to have all the noobs. I guess I just wanted to know that they were cool and that they should be trustworthy. There was a few people that joined up and were not exactly trustworthy in the end, but I guess that'll happen. So yeah, I mean, I'll probably change the ranks here soon enough and get rid of these other signs, because these are kind of some important signs. Use command cprivate to lock your door. Chests should already be locked automatically, same as furnaces and maybe something else, but that's how you lock a door to keep anyone else out of your home. Use spawn to come back here, so you just type a / key, or you type the T key to bring up the typing, and / SPAWN, and you'll come back to here, this spot that we were just at. When you find a cool spot that you want to build at, you would type set home, and that would create a home. And then when you're ready to, you type home, and you'd warp back there. So you type / home. I have multiple set, so I have to type *1, and it's going to take me back to my home. This is the place that I've stashed a couple of things that I've been using. My enchanted pickaxe there, check that out. I'm breaking 3, fortune 3, efficiency 1, and silk touch 1. Yeah, I went ahead and enchanted up some items. I had to go through and study all the code as I was setting up the server, so I had to test those things out, you know what I mean? I had to test them out and make sure that they're okay. Okay, so start off with a tour. There's been a whole bunch of people building stuff. That was one of the first things that was built. This farm tower is pretty cool. Let's go ahead and fly on over there. Also, time, day. I can make it daytime. So yeah, this guy's farm. It's pretty cool. It's growing a lot of wheat. Yeah, definitely a cool looking farm. It's not as efficient as like a flowing. I don't even know what a name for the farm that I had in my last video, but it looks cool. That's definitely a cool looking farm, so props to that guy. I can't wait to see it go higher. This is a nice little farm, definitely just a classic house. I don't know, nice little cottage here, glass. I just love seeing all the unique houses that people build. It's got a chimney and everything. So let's warp back to spawn because it's faster. So you come out of spawn as a noob, or as a member, hopefully, just because as soon as you come in, you say hi, and you're like, oh my god, green band. And at that point, I know you're cool enough, so I just give you permissions. And yeah, you come to the shop. It's the first place you get, and this is the second building that I built. This actually took me quite a little bit of time just figuring out the prices and the items and what type of code and the signs. I still haven't even gotten around to building these signs. I'm sorry about that if you guys have been trying to sell wool. I don't know why you would need to sell that much wool, but sorry about that. Nice view. But yeah, you come in here and you can buy stuff, you know what I mean? Everyone starts off with $420. You can type /BAL, which is short for balance. See that I have $6,525. Most of that is from like clearing out this area and flattening out this area. A couple of guys, Delt and Guy, that both helped flatten out those areas, so that was cool. But yeah, so I gotta come in here and spend some money. Probably gonna buy a melon. I don't know. I don't really need anything. I'm probably gonna end up, so we'll just buy cobblestone, because that's probably what you guys should buy. You should buy stone, because I hate it when you guys build out of cobblestone. You should buy stone. Go ahead and buy some stone. It's worth it. Makes such prettier buildings. Or not prettier, but less ugly buildings. But yeah, eventually you're gonna build something super awesome like this. It's the legalized sign. It's Dr. Natch there. That's been building it. See, I'll show you his sign here. It's a work in progress, as you guys can see. Yeah, he's still working on it. He's gonna make it super awesome. At this point, it's still unfinished. I think he's still gonna make the back of it. He said he was gonna make this bigger. I don't know. So yeah, it'll be cool for you guys to come on and see the progress, watch him like watch as he builds, see what kind of progress he makes. But yeah, I remember when he first came on, he wrote legal, and then he got to this area and he got too close to spawn and he had to rebuild it. So I felt kind of bad just having to build it, but man, he is put in a ton of work building all this. It's just kind of ridiculous. But I'm definitely impressed with how much he's built. It's just, I don't know. It's awesome. It's awesome to have you guys come on here and build this on my server and build this for all the other people to see. And I don't know. Now all the new people that come on the server are like, oh my god, the server's cool. So like, I really appreciate that he built that stuff. All this other stuff that got built too, you know what I mean? Like the red band sign. Delt, he was the one that built the red band sign. That was all totally him. He put up signs too, red band logo and the green band logo. Him and It's Me David both helped with that. So yes, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. yeah, it's cool. It's cool playing with people online, especially people that you know. I played online a lot, but didn't really get to know anybody or anything like that. So it's definitely cool to get to know people. So yeah, and just to see what kind of creative stuff that people build. Like, I don't know. This is a really creative house here. I don't know. It's like he's got fire here. He's got wool inside. I don't know. It's just really awesome to see the different creative stuff that people build. This here was one of the very first houses that was built, as far as people to build some homes, but there was just like a dirt square and a cobblestone box, and that's pretty much it. But this was the first quality home that I really ever saw. So props to Danny on that one. Not me. It's cool that his name is Dan, but not me. Don't call me Danny. But yeah, he made a farm too. Looks kind of like mine, but I don't know. Pretty cool. Not that he copied mine or anything. I don't care. It's just I was just noticing that it's the same technology more or less. I don't care if you guys copy my builds. That's probably what I'm gonna end up doing soon. Is just building cool stuff for you guys to see. I would like to go survival and just like build stuff and buy from the shop just like you guys do. That way I could be on the same level as you guys. You play, say that you play with me, but I would rather just build really cool stuff for the server, like I was saying. That way you guys come along and think that the server is super awesome. Like this. Oh, it's not loading. Okay. I was like, what's happening? Okay, so yeah, that's Bong. Also built by Delt1. Definitely got some pretty cool stuff that he's built. Definitely on his way to getting a promotion, that's for sure. It was cool to watch him build too. I just kind of stood back and watched him build, and he kept building, adding on detail and stuff, like the little white clip and the green down stem. Definitely made it look like ours. That's cool. I hooked him up with the ice in there, because if he'd have gone to the shop to build that or to buy that, that would have just been ridiculous. Because each block cost $1,000. I don't know if I just mispriced that or what, but I gave him like 3 stacks of ice to build all this, so it would have been something like $180,000 worth of ice in there. So that would have been kind of funny. But anyway, sometimes this happens when I'm recording. Chunks don't load in, so yeah, just keep going, showing you guys some other stuff. Again, just a pretty simple house, but lots of detail, you know what I mean? Like the sandstone pillars on the side, the window panes, this roof thing is like, that's a lot of, I don't know, just adds a lot of detail. It's simple as far as it's a wood stair and a wood half block, and that's it. But man, it just ties the room together, you know? It's just awesome. It's just cool to see all the stuff that people have built. I mean, and it's just cool to come along and see new stuff like this. I don't think this road was here. I feel like he just put in a new road, and that's pretty cool. I built the main road as far as that goes, but yeah, looks like he built a nice little road towards his house. And it's cool. He's still just standing here building. Guy who slapped your mom. Funny little screen name there. Yeah, he built himself a wheat farm. Yeah, he said that he stole it from my design, but you know, I stole that design from somebody else on YouTube, so yeah, no big deal. Let's tell him to go hard. Oops, I don't need the slash key. It's not a command. Go harvest the wheat, guy. Let's see the wheat go. He's probably got it protected by a fence or something, so nobody else can get in there. That's a good idea. Just stop anyone else from getting in there. Yeah, awesome. Sweet. That's cool. Good work, guy. And yeah, that's nice. It just kind of flows to like 2 separate spots. Well, 3 spots to collect, but yeah, cool. Yeah, so yeah, that's how you guys should farm wheat. Like everybody's on there like, oh, I'm hungry, I need wheat. But It's like really just build a small farm and you'll have enough bread to last. He bought some wool from the shop to build a nice sign. Actually, I think, if I remember correctly, it was Delt that built the guy. Or built Guy. And then Guy added on to it with that. I don't think it's his YouTube name, but he said it was just a nickname. But anyway, yeah. A cool castle he's got here. I don't normally like cobblestone. I think I said that earlier. But this is the one place that I think that it's okay. I think it actually fits in quite well. Is in a castle, or a castle-shaped something, a tower, some sort of castle. Cobblestone actually works pretty well. Anywhere else where it's just a cobblestone box, I think it looks ugly. It just looks like crap. What's with all the chickens? I think his chicken farm got loose. He had a chicken farm in there, but I feel like I thought that should have been behind a door. But time day. Yeah, there's another pretty cool castle up here that I wanted to show you guys.